Nerve-wracking. It was. I mean, the lead up to it was a lot more than the actual experience. Once I was in the negotiation, I was like, oh, this is fine. I can sit in a chair and talk about Cardi B for an hour.
I was a lot more comfortable than I thought I would be in that room too.
It was the leading up to it. Then the team waiting room is tough. That room's hot, but it was a fun experience. You know, it was
cool.
It didn't go as I expected. Like we sort of ran through the past couple days as to what we thought it would go like, and sort of where we touched on like issues that we might run into, and none of that came up. So
I know, I was surprised by what did come up. I was not expecting kind of all the legal language in there. I thought we were just going to be focusing on the business.
Yeah, on the business. Yeah, I mean, it was certainly, a good experience. I certainly learned a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot about thinking on your feet, I think, which is more than you realize. Like, even though we prepared a ton, and we prepared, like, probably more than every other team, which I'm sure will make it into the final cut. But, like, that being said, like, it was just sort of, I don't know, and it's the judges sort of said it's a lot more of like, you have to find where that agreement is in the end. And there's being creative. And
I found the experience really useful in real life. A lot of the stuff we learn in class is very theoretical. It's nice to do something hands-on. I thought the exposure to this kind of deal was useful for what I'd like to do later on. And I did not expect to get feedback in the room, but it was very, very helpful, especially moving into the next negotiation. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think every law school should have a program like this because, I'm an LLM, so I graduated law school previously, and I wasn't getting this level of hands-on experience. I think it's invaluable for actually practicing as an attorney, and I'm very grateful that this was being offered because I think it's really a unique experience.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm really glad we signed up.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll have to keep more of these in mind because it's still always a good experience, and especially the fact patterns and scenarios. There's a lot to learn, so it's in a rapidly evolving space, which is very cool.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, now it's your turn to judge each other. How did you do?
I thought Alex did really, really well. I think we balance each other well. I think I am more emotional than Alex is, and I think we made a good team.
Yeah, I think you're better generally at sort of being social and talking than I am. Like, I'm very long-winded, which has its pros and cons, I'm sure. But no, in that, like, you were very good at, like, authoritative, setting the tone, putting your foot down, like, being the pace and tempo of the negotiation, which I think without you in the room, we might still be in there negotiating. So, like, thankfully, I think it's a good partnership.
Thank you. Me too. I'm happy we're paired.